1. Here in the NCAA post-game press conference with DePauw University after a second-round tournament game against Calvin College, joined by DePauw head coach Megan McCormick and also Megan Lear. Coach, could you just give an opening statement on the game and talk a little bit about what you saw out there?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think obviously we, talking about it yesterday after our game, I think that the biggest factor and the biggest difference maker in the game was the extra 20 minutes and going to PKs and Calvin having the first game and sort of the physical discrepancies in the game. And I think we struggled with that in the first half to really find our legs and get our legs back under us and push through some of the soreness. And I think once we got a hold of the ball, and especially in the second half, I thought we were the more dangerous team and certainly kept more of the ball and created chances to equalize. We just didn't have that little bit of extra gas.
You had some chances there, as you mentioned, in the second half and came close. Just to talk a little bit about the second half and how you were able to generate some offensive pressure and some chances.
Yeah, I mean, I think, at halftime specifically, just sort of reminding the players that there was only 45 minutes guaranteed and that was it. So there wasn't any reason to hold anything back and we didn't have to reserve anything. Obviously, it makes a difference in the second half having re-entry from a substitution perspective, and so able to kind of get some players in and out of a rotation a little bit easier than the first half. And so, but I think at the end of the day, it's just gutsy performance and sort of the heart and the passion and the willingness of players to dig really deep and push through what their bodies are telling them when they tell them to stop.
Defensively, in the first half, Calvin had some chances, but your defense was pretty solid. It came up with some big saves. Obviously, they stuck one goal in off a corner kick, but your defense was pretty strong. Cleared a couple off the back line early in the second half. Just talk a little bit about how your defense kept a Calvin team that scored a fair amount of goals, just down to 1.
Yeah, and I think it helps having seen Calvin earlier in the year, and so having some idea coming in with a physicality and the style of play that Calvin was going to bring, and knowing that they had obviously had a little bit more recovery and a little less game time in their legs from yesterday, and so just really talking about that being a point of focus today and physically trying to dominate the game from a defensive perspective and keeping track of runners and all of that. And so I think it comes down to players' individual ability to dig really deep and to physically put their bodies on the line and do whatever it took to keep the ball at the back of the net. For
your captain there, talk a little bit about this season, winning a North Coast tournament title and getting to the NCAAs, advancing to the second round. Probably hurts a little bit to go out here, but all in all, a lot of positives to hang your hat on. Your thoughts?
Definitely, being a senior, and this is the end for me. I'm just really proud of what the team's done this season. We came from, finishing 5th in our conference last year and having a pretty disappointing season, and with almost exactly the same lineup, the same girls, just making, a change of morale, sort of, just one sort of click in the direction that we needed to go. And we really pushed through this season. I think we surprised people, but we knew. It wasn't luck. We pushed through. We worked for this, and I think we deserved to go on to the Sweet 16. We just couldn't finish it out.
And Coach, final thoughts on just moving forward with your program. Obviously a step in the right direction this year. I'm sure you're excited for the future.
Yeah, certainly. We've got a big group of young players, and I think for them to see the leadership of this senior class and to have a group of seniors that were selfless, from day one and always putting other people first and putting the team first. And I think, like Megan said, that may have been the little click to move us forward and to put us in the position that we're in. And I think to have so many young players see that firsthand and to have tournament experience and to take that with them into the next couple of years is exciting to think about as a coach, for sure.
Okay, well, congratulations on a great season, and thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.